man. I mean, that thing is catching some. What's going on, guys? I hope you're having a great day out there. Guys, we've come back down to the skate park, and we are back down here with the Kraton XL. Yes, this is the one on the last bash. Everything went wrong. Had a very, very bad day. But went back after this thing finally showed what was going on and what happened to this thing. I tore this thing apart. Obviously replaced both the rear shocks on here, put new shocks on it. Got some new fluid in there. I got some 70 weight in there, I believe is what I put in. New A-arm, and completely rebuilt the rear diff. All the sun gears inside, I didn't make another shop video because I didn't want to bore everybody, but all the sun gears inside exploded. I mean, it was a disaster. So I completely rebuilt the rear diff, went over all of my camber and all that stuff. Let's see what she does today. Hopefully, the Kraton XL V2 treats me right. We're going to run this thing on the Ovonic 5300 milliamp 120C 6S lipo. He's been awesome. And some other guys recently asked me how I was running my RC8X transmitter with an external battery. And this is it, guys. It might not be the optimal, but if you want battery life, there you go. I got a 3S 3000 or 3300 milliamp 3S lipo, the same ones this is the lipos I've been running in my airplanes, with the adapter on here, and you can run all day long with this setup. But anyway, that's what we got going on. I'm gonna chuck the battery in here. Let's give this thing a good beating, and hopefully she stays straight and holds together for me today. All right, everybody, cross your fingers for me. Let's see if this thing actually drives straight and stays together. Like I said, that differential in the back was a total disaster. Both pins on the sun gears were snapped in half. The sun gear on the gear side completely exploded into about 8 pieces. And there was something else in there blown apart too, but she completely got rebuilt, so let's hope for the best. Well, under throttle, she seems to be staying straight fine. Let's give her first few launches here and see how she takes that. I got to see this rear suspension with the oil set up in here. It's the stock valves in here right now with a little heavier fluid, so see how she takes it. All right, first launch. Nice. Air control felt good. I'm not sure what the noise is. I'm hoping I'm just hearing something. Definitely doesn't sound like a rear diff. I mean, they just rebuilt the thing. Just hearing some sort of, a little bit of an odd noise. Maybe my mesh is a little bit off. Nice. Got a double adder. We'll go out there and catch some air of it. You know, I'm only hearing this noise whenever I'm hitting the brakes. If my front diff is going out now, this is just going to be one thing after another. Oh, a little bit front heavy on that one. Yeah, I don't know. I have a feeling my front diff is starting to click. It may have been bad from the last beating down here. May have killed it. But at least she's driving 90% straighter. So that's a plus. Nice. Got nice air control though. I still got to work on my servo saver. My servo saver is too loose. I got to get in there and change that thing out. I'm going to put, maybe, I don't know, I'm going to find something a little better, because it's the stock one still in this thing, so they're not the greatest. It's a little weak. I could maybe tighten up the spring too. Nice. Yeah, there's some sort of noise happening whenever I'm hitting on them brakes a little bit. Not terrible, but there's definitely a little bit of a noise. But at least I can keep it in a straight line finally. That's one plus. Catching some nice air though, I'll tell you that. And she's handling good. We'll go inside and have a little bit of fun. But, well, that was it. You know, I think what happened, guys, was this thing started out on the bash before I completely destroyed it, and I thought it was okay. That pin, or one of the pins, were starting to break. And it was obviously losing, you know, driving one wheel, but not completely. And then when I brought it out the second time, she completely went, and that's when everything went wrong off of this jump and had parts flying everywhere over there. But But anyway, let's give it a few launches over here. Hopefully the recording's okay. I'm recording with my phone today. It's always a little bit different. The angles in the super wides and the wide angles compared to my GoPro. My link just broke on my wheel. I think it's the one I just replaced. Oh no, a screw came out. Guys, what is going on with this car? You know, this is the one, the first maiden voyage. This thing, oh, the carbon fiber link broke. See right there. End of it just completely snapped off. You know, I never usually use the carbon fiber on these things. And good reason why. I go back to the aluminum ones for sure. But, guys, this was a car with the maiden voyage. It was way over on the other side of that hill that I launched this thing. It was like the second jump and landed this poor thing on top of the red brick wall and completely bent the brand new chassis on it. I'm honestly starting to feel like this car might be slightly cursed. I'm not sure. Well, this thing's going to drive itself back to the car. It's still got one wheel, but I did bring along with me the Tekno. Haven't had the Tekno out for a while, so we'll give that thing some launches and finish the rest of the video with the Tekno. All right, we got the Tekno out here. And guys, sorry, I just realized you'll probably see a little black thing up in the right corner. I'm going to try to edit out of some of it, but my phone on super wide was catching the corner of my phone mount. So apologize about that up there in the corner, but let's see how the Tekno treats us. Man, I'll tell you what, guys, for a car that was meant as a racer, it's just, I mean, this thing, every time I take it out, I forget, you know, how amazing, after I flip it, but how amazing this car handles. All right, we're gonna give it a couple of launches and mess around down here a little more. Wow. Man, this thing, you know, there's certain times I think I should just get an entire just fleet of Teknos. Honestly, guys. I mean, this car, it just handles and flies and jumps so nicely. I mean, that thing is catching some massive hang time. We're going to go out here and get a captured outside the fence. By the way, it's cold out here. It's probably like 38 degrees, 39 degrees, right around that area. My hands are cold. Let's rip the Tekno. Holy cow, man. I wish every car jumped and handled like this thing. I mean, I'm being 100% honest, guys. This thing just jumps and handles like no other. The only other thing that is close to this is the Arma Typhon. In the way that it is just so nimble. It drives so straight. Oh, man. That was a close landing. And this thing absolutely rips. This thing just flies, too. You know, after... I mean, this has got a stock Arma ESC in it. But it is so snappy. And paired with this Radio Link radio, I mean, the handling of it just gets even better. This thing just flies. Love the way this car handles and jumps. I mean, just the turning radius on this car is awesome. I mean, that's turning within a 2.5 foot, 2 foot circle. Yeah, maybe this will turn into the Bars&tone Tekno RC channel. I forget every time I take this thing out, guys, you know. Sometimes I don't drive for a while. Forget just how nicely this car handles. Beautiful. You guys are looking for something other than an Arma or a Traxxas or whatever, give a shot on the Tekno ET48 2.0, guys. Throw aluminum brace in the center, and it'll be one of your best bashers you got out there. Get a little fun with it on this little tabletop jump, whatever you want to call this. It's kind of fun. The only thing about this car, and I don't know if it's the gearing, the platform, but it's not a back flipper. You know, backflips are a lot more challenging on this car than they are a lot of them. It wants to stay flat. It wants to stay level. At least the way mine's built. You know, maybe some other people got some backflipping monsters out there, but with this setup, I mean, it just wants to fly. Woo! Stop. Smooth. We're going to give her a few more launches here. Today was mainly to come down and test out the Kraton XL and see if she was driving straight finally and normal, and it is. However, unfortunately, I had a bad breakage. And also, guys, I did see what was making that noise. There's a slight chance it could be the front diff, but I got 2 bent drive shafts on that thing that are also clicking pretty bad, so I think that might be the noise I'm hearing. Wow. That's all I could say. I mean, love the air control in this thing. It just light touch the brakes, she evens out. It's not all drastic and twitchy and touchy. I mean, it's such a predictable car. Nice. Man, the Tekno. This thing rarely ever disappoints, to be honest with you. I've had a couple days out there at the motocross track. I think it was the beginning of this summer that, had some issues when I finally blew apart the front diff and all those things. But, man, this thing is just an awesome car. This thing is so much fun. Now let's hit the steel beam. What are we going to do a backflip off of this? Not quite. Also, guys, something else I want to touch base on from the last video. Yeah, I was not having a good day. I had not been having a good last couple weeks. Honestly, last couple of months. Things have just been chaotic with work and a lot of stuff going on. And, don't worry, I'm not ending the channel. I might be doing a little bit fewer videos. I might not, right now I've been trying to put one out like every 3 days. We might go to like once a week or something like that here just during my busy times. And I hope you guys understand and are cool with that. But obviously work, is what pays the bills. So I got to be there and I got to do that. But, that'd be about the only thing that might happen at this point. Is we might just go to some fewer videos. Because, August, the end of August, September, October, November, and December and stuff like that get to be really chaotic times for me. They get to be really chaotic times for me. And trying to, keep up with content on here and work gets a little bit overwhelming, a little bit stressful, and I start to lose my mind a little bit, honestly. Oh, I broke a shock post on the ET. Yeah, easy enough fix. These are the stock ones. I'm going to see if I can put some of the M2C ones on here. I honestly don't know if they make them for this car or if they are the same, but I'll have to find out. But easy enough fix. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the video out here. I had a blast with the Tekno. This thing's always treated me really well, and I love driving this car. At least the Kraton XL is finally driving straight, and that part's normal. But now I got to replace that and get rid of the carbon fiber rod ends there and put on the aluminum ones again and go that direction. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and that's going to do it for today. So until next time, y'all, be safe, be careful out there. Peace out, everybody.